Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Tradespoon's Pick of the Day. Sorry we missed it yesterday, but we're going to jump right into it today for our pick on January 7th, getting a little wild here in the new year. We're going to look at going long a bullish position in Buffalo Wild Wings, BWLD. BWLD. Looking at our proprietary risk-reward rating, we have it at a 5, so it's in the mid-range of risk-reward. And we have the value momentum at a 7, so it's on that upper end of the curve. We're looking at the momentum still right now to the upside, but let's take a look at the price action over the last 52 weeks in BWLD. Closing price is at 147.19, right off those 52-week highs at 152.53, and it's well above that 52-week low of 72.70. And you'll recognize this is an expensive stock. This is a $152 stock. So take a look at the option picks as well as the stock pick and strategies that we're looking to implement. And again, we'll give some solutions on how you can start utilizing those. The volatility is at 35%. That's right now right on that mid to lower range over the last 52 weeks. And we're going to be looking at options that expire in February. So let's take a look at the different strategies. The stock trade, we're looking to buy BWLD at an entry price of right around 147.19. We do suggest that you put in a limit order that fits your risk tolerance and also your objectives. The target gain is going to be that entry price plus the target gain amount, which is 30.20. Which gets us right around a gain limit of 177.39 would be our sell limit to the upside. We are taking a bullish position here. And our stop loss, we would cut out of this right around 116.99. And you could place those limit orders and stop orders after you're filled. And your brokerage firm might even have a trigger order, which will trigger a one cancels other. Now let's take a look at an options trade. We're going to look at buying the February 150 calls. We're going to put out a purchase price of $6.55. For those of you that are market watchers and can take a look at the stock tomorrow morning while it's opening, it might be in your best interest to see how the stock opens before you put in a limit price. Now once you do put a limit price in and you are filled, we're suggesting that you put a target gain in there at $6.55 ahead of your entry price. So for this particular strategy, we're looking to get out right around 13.10 or so. And again, you're just going to put that sell limit out there good till cancel. And we're willing to risk the $6.55 that we put in for each contract. So do be prudent about your risk and capital management, especially about your size, in other words, the number of contracts. Now, since this is a little bit more expensive and it seems like the premium is a little bit rich for these options, we might want to start looking at the option spread strategy. We're going to buy the 150 calls and pay the $6.55, but to reduce that cost basis, we're going to sell the 155 calls, which are above the strike price that we're buying, and we're going to collect $4.65. That $4.65 now mitigates about 30%, or excuse me, 60%, almost more, of our risk. So it's $1.90. What's the give up? Well, if the stock were to go above 155 between now and February expiration, we're not going to be making any money. So our max profit is going to be $5 minus the $1.90. Now our target profit on this spread is going to be $2.30 higher than our entry price. So that roughly is going to get us out somewhere around $4.20 is where we would put our sell limit at $4.20, and we'll do that good until cancel. As always, take a look at the virtual trade. This is where you can start utilizing these different strategies so that you build a comfort level, a risk and capital management strategy as you go through and you learn more about these option strategies. Always take a look at the stock charts. You can currently see what the market's been doing over the last few months. Key stock events. One thing is that there is earnings on 2/11, so that's February 11th. That is before expiration of the options, so that could add a little extra volatility going into that number, so please keep that date in mind. And any news and commentary. We'll update this so you can always keep a look at this for those of you that want to pick through it. And as always, we always have our proprietary reports that you can download and take a look at here at Tradespoon. We also will have updated videos that are going to be coming up. And one last thing, for your option strategists as well as your stock strategists, I took a look at the options pricing, and it's right now pricing in till February expiration, the potential for the underlying to move either up or down around $13.65. That's the estimated move that's being priced in by the options marketplace. And that's just for you strategists that are sitting there trying to figure out what type of range we could be looking at. And finally, you can always take a look at our current picks and see what's still open, as well as go into the performance section, and you can see what we've closed and seen the overall performance. And right now we have 28 positions that are open going into January and into February expiration. And Jan expiration is coming upon us, so please start taking a look. And as always, if you have any questions or considerations, please send us an email at info@tradespoon.com. And if you're ever looking for more trade ideas, we actually have a new tool, and you can actually go in and utilize the Tradespoon technology based on your risk model, which is whether it's volatility, technical trends, or all, time horizon, risk tolerance, as well as your directional bias. You click go, and you'll see that the system, based on this very straightforward information, will come up with, in this case, some bearish ideas over a very short-term perspective. And you'll see our proprietary buy and sell ratings and so forth, and you can go in and see more details on the stock pick. Well, that's it for us tonight. This is for January 7th, the BW3s, BWLD pick of the day, and we'll see you back here tomorrow. Take care and have a great night.